Hello everyone, it looks like I'm live and I'm on two screens. Oops, wait a second. There we go. Okay, I'm sending live. This is amazing. So we are a little bit ahead of time. So right now we're gonna just wait until everyone connects. So here I have the Facebook page and here I have my own Instagram. I'm live there. So wherever you're joining this class, I think you'll see the class better on the Facebook page since the screen is flat on the Facebook page. So if you're on my Instagram right now, you can check the link in my profile to join the Facebook page called Hold Health with Rachel and Lucy. And Lucy is one of my dear friends who I met like 6 years ago in India after me and my best friend Hannah was traveling. Hey, Nadia. Oh, lovely. People are writing here as well. And yeah, I met Lucy, who is the founder of this project, together with her partner Rachel. And and from them we've just been keeping contact, kind of. And she was teaching yoga at a place in India where we met. And now they started up this lovely project, which is kind of like a Facebook page where they offer different classes with themselves and also with other teachers, which they are inviting. And now they invited me, so I'm very happy to be here as well. Thank you, Lucy and Rachel, for inviting me. And before we start, some of you already know me, and I'm very happy that I can see some of my friends joining here as well. And some of you might not know me at all. So my name is Sofia Soori, and I am from Sweden, and I am in Sweden right now. And what you see in the background here is my yoga shala in Sweden. I can show you like this. Looks like that. And this shala, or a little cottage, yoga cottage, I built together with my mother with our bare hands. It took us a little while, but now it's up and running, kind of retreat center. Oh, let's see. Okay, when people are writing me on WhatsApp, apparently this thing is kind of, let's see, do not disturb. Oh, I have that. Okay, Hannah, don't write me on WhatsApp, please. But anyways, I'm gonna be checking. So if one of these devices kind of stops, go into my Instagram, or if you're on my Instagram, go into the Facebook page or whatever. And just remember that if the Wi-Fi stops or whatever, just continue doing yoga on your own. But we're gonna try to make that not happen. What happened with there we go. So I was saying, yes, we built the shala. And about me, I've been studying music from the start, vocals. And then after high school, I bought a one-way ticket to India, and that's where it all started. And this was about 6 or 7 years ago. And that's when we met Lucy as well, who's the founder of this project. So after that, I've been running retreats, having classes in Stockholm and abroad and different places, and traveling a lot. Because I love traveling. But now I'm here in my lovely shala, and that's not too bad either. I'm stuck, and all of you are stuck wherever you are, but I'm so happy you're joining yoga. I'm not gonna talk too much. Let's see what time it is. Okay, so now it's starting to be time. I'm just gonna check here if there's requests. Okay, good. So if you have a yoga mat, hey Regina, let's see. Oh, it's lovely. If you have a yoga mat, bring it out, and let's begin. So come to a comfortable seat to start off with on your yoga mat. And we're going to do an Ashtanga class today. And the Ashtanga class will focus mainly on the standing sequence of Ashtanga yoga. If you feel like it's getting tough or anything like too intense, of course, listen to your body and don't do the things that doesn't serve you or doesn't feel good for your body, okay? We're gonna be different levels here, I assume. So I'm gonna try to make the class not too hard and also like that it fits for those of you who have practiced some yoga before as well. And if we're going a little bit slower in the beginning, I kind of challenge those of you who have a regular yoga practice to try to go in that slow pace and feel how that feels as well. Okay, before we start, let's see. There we go. Okay. Are we ready? Okay. Come to a comfortable seat. Nice. Everyone is there. And a comfortable seat can be however you want. You can also sit on a chair or a cushion or anything like this. And let's just bring the hands down, close the eyes for a moment. Let's start off with taking a few deep breaths together. So wherever you are, you can just listen to my voice. You don't have to watch all the time. I hope you will hear me well during this class. I'm gonna do my best to speak close to the mic. When you've closed your eyes, let's start off by just taking a deep breath in and exhale out through your mouth. Good, let's do that again. Inhale, fill your lungs and exhale it out. Again, inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Continue breathing on your own. And now you can start to breathe through your nose. In this practice of Ashtanga, we use the breath as a tool to kind of find a meditation in the movement. So Pattabhi Jois, the founder of Ashtanga Yoga, used to say to my teacher that without breathing, this is just a circus, right? And what we're doing with the breath is not only we're warming up the body and we're taking deep breaths because it feels good, but as well we use it as a tool, the sound of the breath as a tool to kind of come back to the body to focus on what we're doing on our mats. So we're going to try to breathe with a little bit of a sound in the back of the throat. You know, when you're blowing fog on a window, it sounds like that. But can you try to do that with a closed mouth? So you do it like, and the same technique we're trying to get on inhale as well, like, now I'm exaggerating it a lot, but trying to find that kind of a breath. Let's try to take those deep breaths through the nose. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. You can close your eyes. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. You can open your eyes and we're going to come to the tops of our mat, standing. We're going to start off to warm up the body with some sun salutations. So let's meet in the top of our mat. I'm warm up already. And place your feet quite close to each other. If you want to challenge yourself, you bring your big toes touching. Spread your toes, if you can, away from each other. And then find a really proud standing posture. This posture is called Samastitihi. And we start here. Try to find some openness. I mean, widen your chest a little bit so your shoulders goes a little back. And let's from there close the eyes. Take 3 breaths standing. So inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Make that sound. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. And one more time before we move. Inhale. Exhale. Let's begin with some sun salutations. Inhale, raise your arms and let your palms touch. Exhale, fold forward, hands down to the floor, and you can bend your knees here. Inhale, flatten your back and look forward. And we're going to step back into a plank pose and stop there. Plank pose. Inhale, lean a little bit forward. If you want, you can bring your knees down. If not, straight legs, bend your elbows. Inhale, find your upward facing dog where your shoulders are above your wrists and look up. I'm going to change the camera there. Exhale and into a downward facing dog. And we're going to stay in the down dog for 5 breaths. So you can just release your head down and relax the head here. 1, stay in the down dog. I'm just moving the camera so you can see the mat. 2, there we go. Okay. 3. You can keep your feet about hip width apart. 4. Try to push your hips back. Feel free to bend your knees here to get a flat back. Good. 5. Look forward. Step with your both feet in between your hands. Halfway lift, so you flatten the back and just look forward. And then exhale, release the head down. Inhale, go all the way up, strong back. Arms reach up, palms touch. And exhale, bring your arms down to the sides of the body. Let's do that again. Inhale, arms up, palms together. Exhale, we fold forward. Inhale, flatten the back, look forward. And exhale, step back, plank pose. Stay there. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, bend your elbows, come down, chaturanga. Inhale, find your upward facing dog. Broaden your chest, widen it, look up. And exhale, lift your hips up and back to a downward facing position. Look towards your knees. And let's breathe. 5 breaths here. 1. Stay in your down dog. 2. Nice. 3. So here you can bend your knees a little bit so your back doesn't come there. So you can move your chest back. Okay, move your chest back towards your thighs. 4. And 5. Look forward. Step in between your hands with your both feet. Head up halfway. Just flatten your back. Stop there. Exhale. Release the body down. Inhale. Bring yourself all the way up. Reach your arms up. Palms touch. Exhale. Arms down. Okay, let's do that with a little bit more flow. Inhale. Raise your arms. Exhale. Fold. Inhale, flatten your back, look forward. And exhale, step back and lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. 1. 2. Look towards your knees, relax your head. 3. If you can, you look towards your navel. Keep breathing, deep breathing with sound. It's the most important thing. 4. 5. Now look forward. Step or hop in between your hands. Head up halfway lift. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale, come all the way up, reach your arms up. Exhale, arms down. Let's do one more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, head up, look forward. Exhale, step or hop back. Plank pose, lower down, bend your elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift your hips up and back. 5 breaths. 1. If down dog is too much for you, you can lower your knees down and come into a child's pose when we're doing the down dog. 3. Deep breathing. 4. So listen to the sound of your breath. Does it sound? Is it equal inhalation, equal exhalation? 5. Look forward, bend your knees. Step or hop in between your hands, head up halfway. Exhale, head down. Inhale, reach all the way up. Let your palms touch. Exhale, arms down. Okay, let's continue with Sun Salutation B. So Sun Salutation B is a little trickier, but try to follow. The most important thing is that you're breathing. Whatever you're doing, if you're doing it wrong, don't worry, just breathe. Bend your knees, touch your fingertips, lift your arms and inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down. Lift your head up halfway, inhale. Step or hop back, lower down, chaturanga. Same thing, inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now, step your right foot in between your hands. Turn your back heel down and bend your front knee. Lift your arms up. We're going to stay in the warrior for 3. Look up towards your hands. 2, press your chest forward. Your leg is 90 degrees in front. And 1, exhale, bring your hands down. Step back, plank pose. Bend your elbows. Take a deep breath in, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Step your left foot forward in between your hands. Same thing there. Warrior A position. Bend the knee, lift your arms. 3 breaths. 1. Look up. 2. Good. And 3. Bring your hands down. Step back. Bend your elbows. Inhale for upward facing. Open your chest. Exhale. Downward facing. 5 breaths in down dog. 1. Now the body starts to get a little warm. Right? Keep breathing. 2. 3. 4. 5. Look forward. Step or hop in between your hands, head up halfway. Exhale, head down. Now bend your knees. Lift your arms at the same time. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, Samastitihi, arms down. Let's do that one more time, but this time we're gonna do it with just 1 breath in the warrior. So everything is gonna be in a flow. And try to combine the breath with the movement. Vinyasa. Okay? Exhale. And let's begin. Inhale, bend your knees, arms up. Exhale, fold. Don't hurry. Inhale, head up halfway. Exhale, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, lift your arms, warrior A position. Exhale, hands down and bend your elbows when you step back. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing. Step that left foot forward. And then take a deep breath in to lift your arms. Bend your front knee, warrior A position. Exhale, arms down, step back and bend your elbows. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Good. Stay 5 breaths in downward facing dog. 1. Good. Deep breathing with sound. Sound. Stay in downward facing. 2. Nice. 3. Keep breathing with sound. 4. We are in our downward facing dog. Pressing away with the arms. Good. 5. Now look forward. Step or hop in between your hands. Head up halfway. Exhale. Bring your head down. Inhale. Now bend your knees. Raise your arms. Chair pose. Samasthiti. Exhale. Good. Now let's move the feet hip width apart from each other. So you see, your feet are about hip width, not like that, just a little bit. Bring your hands to your waist. Padangustasana, lift your chest up. Exhale, and now start to fold forward. Don't round your back, but fold forward with a straight back. You can bend your knees if you have to. Grab hold of your big toes with your peace and index finger. Long and index finger, peace fingers. And then exhale, bend your elbows and release your head down. Now these postures are a little bit more static. I hope you're feeling warm. Good. We're breathing there. 5 deep breaths. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, now flatten your back. Bring your hands in under your feet with your palms facing up like that. And now, again, flatten your back as much as you can. You can bend your knees. And exhale, release the head down. So now your toes are actually touching your wrists. Your hands are all the way in under your feet. 2. Just relax your head. Don't tense your neck. 3. 4. 5. Now inhale, flatten your back. Exhale, bring your hands to your waist. Inhale, lift yourself all the way to standing. And then bring your feet together, arms down, Samasthiti. We're going to come into Trikonasana, triangle pose. Now, which is your right foot, which is your left foot? Bring your right foot back. Good. Turn your right foot out towards the short edge of the mat. Your feet are now like this, 90 degrees, right? Stretch your arms to the sides. And now reach as far towards the right foot is pointing there. Reach as far towards that side as possible. And then one arm comes down at the same time. The other ones go straight up. And we look up towards the fingertips of the left hand. 1. Keep the chest rotating slightly up. 2. The lower hand can just be somewhere on the inside of the calf. If you're more flexible, advanced, maybe you bring the fingers around the big toe. 3. Keep breathing. Look up. 4. Try to keep your gaze up. And 5. Micro bend the right knee. Lift yourself up. Inhale. Are you inhaling? And exhale. Turn your feet. Right foot goes in. Left foot goes out. And now start to reach as far towards the left as possible. When you can't reach more, rotate both arms at the same time. One hand down and the other one straight up. Look up towards the right hand. Deep breathing with sound. 1. I can't hear your sound, so make sure you're hearing the sound of your breath. 2. You're never holding the breath, all right? 3. 4. Good. Inhale, come back up. Turn your both feet so they're parallel. Okay, now this is going to be a bit tricky. Bring your hands to your waist. Turn your right foot towards the short edge of the mat. Now, turn your left foot as well, slightly towards that end of the mat as well. Now, square your hips. So both hip bones are parallel with the short edge of the mat. Now, lift the opposite arm up. Left arm goes up. Exhale, move your body forward. Bring the hand either down to the calf or to the outside of the foot and start to rotate. Twist your body to the right side. If this feels easy for you, lift your right arm up. 1. Keep breathing. 2. The balance can be a bit tricky here, so trust your feet and don't forget to breathe. 4. And 5. Exhale, look down. Inhale, bring yourself up. Now we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. Bring your hands to your waist. Turn your left foot out. And bring the back of your leg towards the left side as well. When you have squared your hips, lift your right arm up. Inhale. And exhale, reach as far forward as you can. When you can't reach more, bring the hand down to the calf or the outside of the foot and start to twist your body to the left side. Now lift your left arm up towards the ceiling. 1. Keep breathing with sound. 2. In and out through the nose. 3. 4. 5. Look down. Inhale. Bring yourself all the way back up to center and stop in the center. We're going to do a little twist here, Ashtangis. So we're going to bring the hands to the waist. Come straight into Prasarita Padottanasana, A position. Now your feet are pointing slightly inwards. Inhale, lift your chest. And then exhale, start like somebody's pulling your chest forward. Pull it forward. Bring your body forward. When you can't reach more, bring your fingertips down to the floor. Maybe you can even bring your hands to the floor. Inhale again. And then exhale, release your head down. If you are a bit more flexible, you might start to bend your elbows like that. Then bring your hands further back. Now here, try to find one gazing spot. Maybe look on the corner of your mat. If you're familiar with Nasagra Drishti, you can look towards the tip of your nose. 3. 4. 5. Now, same thing again. Inhale, flatten the back as much as you can. And you can bend your knees a little if you need to. Exhale, bring your hands to your waist. Inhale, strong back. Lift yourself up to standing. Exhale there. Now, bring your arms out to the sides. And exhale, we're going to go straight into C position. So we're skipping 1. Hands behind you, interlock your fingers. Inhale, press your chest forward, arms back. Exhale, lean your chest forward. Bring your body forward and let your arms lift up and over your head. Release your head down. Now, if you have really stiff shoulders, you might want to bring a strap or something, a scarf, to separate the hands away from each other. Then you might come further forward. Okay? We're going to stay. 2. Keep breathing. 3. Relax your neck. 4. 5. Inhale, slowly come all the way up. Hands to your waist. Exhale. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, we're going to go forward a 3rd time. Now, take your peace fingers. Bring them to your big toes and grab hold of them. Inhale, flatten your back. Exhale, bring your elbows out to the sides. And 5 breaths here. 1. 2. Keep breathing. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift your head up halfway. Exhale there. Now bring your hands to your waist. Inhale, lift your body all the way up. And then let's step all the way forward to the top of our mats. Feet together, arms down. Okay, we're again skipping our posture in the primary series. And we're going to go straight into our balancing posture. So, I want you to find a spot somewhere in front of you where you can look. Or maybe you look at me, but I'm going to be moving. So, maybe that might not be so good for your balance. But anyways, I'll mirror you. So let's bring the weight onto the right leg. And let's bring the we're going to bring the weight onto the left leg and bring the right leg up. Now I'm mirroring you, right? Okay. Maybe that's not a good idea. Right leg lifts up. Opposite hand to the waist. Now, keep your hand around your knee. If you're more advanced, you can do the full posture by grabbing hold of the big toe and stretching out the leg like that. Keep breathing and look at that one same spot. We're working with the balance here. A really good tips for keeping the balance strong is to really press the ball of the big toe on the standing foot down towards the floor and engage the core slightly. That makes the body a little bit more grounded. Keep breathing. I'm going to take one more deep breath here. Good. Exhale. Now, bring your leg out to the side. Try to not move that left hip too much. So, keep the left hip back, but let your leg come out to the side. So, it looks like that. Or like that. Maybe look in the opposite direction. 2. 3. 4. 5. Come back to the center. Woo. And then from there, if you can, try to bring your head towards your knee. If you have the leg bent, you just round your back. See how the balance goes there? And inhale, lift your head up. Both hands to the waist. Keep your leg in the air. Now stretch your leg. 1. Point your toes. 2. Lift it up. I can see you. 3. No, I was kidding. I can't see you, but lift your leg up. 4. Lift it a little higher. And 5. Exhale. Bring your arm or your legs down. Shake it out. Good. Okay, let's do the same thing with the left leg in the air. So, whenever you're ready, strong right leg, lift your left. Bring your hand around your knee or grab hold of the big toe. Okay, 5 deep breaths. Either with a straight leg or bent knee. 1. 2. Oh, okay, somebody just told me that the screen is like turned. Anyways, let's continue. 3. 4. 5. Let's open the leg out to the side. Okay? 5 breaths. 1. Good. Remember, you can keep the knee bent. It's okay. 2. It's not about stretching the body to the fullest. We're here to breathe, okay? 4. And I can't count. I guess we're on 4. And back to center. 5. Come back to the center. And now try to touch your head towards your knee if possible. And inhale, head up. And then point your toes. Keep the leg in the air. Both hands to the waist. 1. Keep breathing. 2. Woo, lift the leg higher. 3. Keep breathing. 4. Good. Lift it up. 5. Exhale. Release it down. Good. Shake the legs. Okay, we're gonna do a little tree pose, as it's called, or Ardha Baddha Padma. So from there, bring your right leg up, grab hold of the ankle, and then bring the foot either down to your thigh like this, but keep your standing leg bent. If you're more advanced, be careful with your knee, but then you can bring it up towards the groin, the left side, okay? Either we just stand here. If you're more advanced and want to fold forward, you can do so, maybe even grabbing the right foot with your right hand, okay? But it's completely fine to just stand up straight. 2, keep breathing. 3, 4, and 5. If you're down, slowly come up. And slowly, let's release the right leg down. Let's do the same thing with the left side. Inhale, left leg goes up. Bring it either to the thigh or a bit further up, okay? Both hands down. Remember, be careful with your knee. Lotus is one of the most dangerous posture, I would say, for knee injuries if you're not careful with what you're doing when you're bending. So you're bending from the hips, right? Not from the knee. So be careful there. Bring your foot further down if you have any kind of injury. Okay? 4. I wish I could see you. I miss teaching. Okay. 5. Exhale. If you're down, slowly come back up. And let's bring the left leg down. Shake it up. Let's come to the top of our mats. We're going to come into the warrior sequence. Okay. Feet together. Remember how we did the sun salutation. Exhale where you're standing. And now, let's combine the breath with the movement. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift your head. Exhale, step or hop back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Now, both feet towards the hands, or step or hop, both feet in between your hands. Bend your knees. Utkatasana, chair pose. Before we come into the warrior poses, we're starting here. Starting to burn the legs a little bit to start off with, okay? Let's straighten the arms, but if you breathe, it's gonna be a lot easier. So sit down in your chair, keep your arms in the air, keep looking towards your thumbs. 2. Good, lift your chest. 3. If you want, you bring your palms together. 4. Keep breathing through your nose. And 5. Exhale, bring your hands down. Good. Inhale, head up halfway. Step or hop all the way back. Chaturanga, okay? Bend your neck, elbows. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale to downward facing. Now let's step the right foot in between our hands. Turn the back heel down to the floor. Now look at your back foot. Make sure it's not pointing out to the side, but a little bit more forward towards the front of the mat. Bend your front knee and lift your arms. Now take a smaller step if you have to. Look towards the thumbs, 5 breaths. 1. Nice. 2. 3. 4. Are you breathing? 5. Now keep your hands where they are. Straighten your front leg and turn away from me. So turn towards the back of the mat. Do the same thing with your feet. Turn your back foot towards the back of the mat. Toes pointing in the same direction. Look up. 1. 2. Keep lifting in your chest. 3. 4. 5. Now we're going to go into a warrior B position. That means opening the arms out to the sides. And this time you can turn the back foot slightly towards the long edge of the mat. Keep your front knee bent. Look towards the long fingernail of the left hand. 1. So we're starting with the left side. 2. So it should be turned away from me right now, I think. 3, 4, stretch your arms out to the sides. Good. 5. Now keep your arms where they are. Straighten the leg, turn the left foot in, the right foot out. Bend the knee. 1, 2, 3. Look towards the long fingernail. 4. Warrior poses are the hardest one for me at least. Bend your knee. Good. 5. Bring your hands down to either side of that foot. Step or hop back into plank pose. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Good job. Okay, from here we're going to come down to lying. So first we need to come down to a seated position. And to do that, you can bend, step your feet forward, but to opposite hands, kind of. So you cross the legs and sit behind your heels like that. Stretch your legs forward. Good. From there, actually, before we come down to do our finishing postures, bring your hands in under your thighs, lean back, and then lift your feet off the floor. We're just gonna find a little bit of engagement in the belly, okay? So point your toes, legs are parallel, and now bring your hands to either side of your legs. Look towards your big toes. 1. This posture is called Navasana, boat pose. So you might be shaking in this pose. That's completely okay. You know, boats are not completely still. If you want to challenge yourself, you straighten the legs and keep the arms still in the same direction. Good. 1 more breath. Yes. Bend the knees. And now see if you can lean forward and lift your buttocks off the floor like that. Maybe even your feet. Exhale down. Let's do that twice more. Bring your feet up. 1. Keep breathing. 2. 3. I know you're shaking. Let's do this together. I know we're in different parts of the world or different parts of Sweden, but let's keep strong. Okay, bend the knees. Inhale, lift yourself up. Exhale, bring it down. And then last time, let's do that together. Lift your legs, straighten your legs or keep them bent, that's fine. But let's stay together. 5. Good. 4. Breathe. 3. A little longer, we can do it. 2. And 1. Cross your legs. Inhale. Lift yourself up. And exhale down. Okay. From there, just stretch out the belly. Good. Now we're going to lie down onto the mat. So we're going to stretch out the belly actually a little bit more. So lie down onto your back. Bend your both knees. And see if you can bring your feet down to the floor. See if you can touch your heels with your hands, your fingertips. Bring your feet about hip width. And then from there, slowly start to lift your hips off the floor. Like that. If it's easy, you can bring your hands under you and interlock your fingers. Keep breathing. Nice. Maybe walk your shoulders further in. Make sure your big toes are not lifting. Press your feet down. And exhale, release your hands. See if you can roll down vertebra by vertebra. Upper back, middle back, lower back. Okay, we're gonna do the bridge or wheel pose one more time. If you're more advanced and want to go straight into the full wheel pose, bring your hands to the sides of your ears with fingers facing forward. If you want to do the same version like that, feel free to do that, okay? Whenever you're ready, whichever version you're doing, let's do that together. 5 breaths. Lift up. And then 1, 2, 3. Keep breathing. 4. Don't injure your body. Take it easy. Breathe. And 5. Exhale, come all the way down. Good. Hug your legs into your chest and rock a little side to side. From there, stop in the center, bring your head to your knees and round your back. A little bit of a counter pose. Nice. Release your head down. Now let's lift the legs up in the air. Bring the arms out to the side. Version 1. If you want to go deeper into the full shoulder stand and you're familiar with the shoulder stand, you can bring your feet back and hands behind you and slowly lift your feet up in the air, trying to find like a candlestick, almost, like that. Making sure that you have no weight in your neck, but all of your weight on your arms, your elbows, okay? So bring your feet a bit forward. 2. Good. So whichever version you're doing is fine. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Now bring your feet back towards your face. Either you're lying down on your back or you're in the full position. Wherever you are. If your feet are touching the floor, you can interlock the hands behind you. If you're with your back on the floor, you can just hug your knees towards your chest. Okay? 2. This pose is called halasana, flow pose. We look like a flow. 3. We're just going to take 5 breaths. 4. See if you can deepen your breath. I mean lengthen it. 5. Bring your hands to the floor. And now with the help of the core, lower yourself down really slowly if possible. Okay, bring your feet forward. Now, let's pretend we're on the beach. And let's lift up onto our elbows like we're checking someone out at the beach. Okay? Now, bring your hands in under your buttocks. Lift your chest away from your elbows that are pressing down to the floor. Okay? The person wasn't so interesting, so let's drop the head slowly back. So the crown of the head is pointing down towards the floor. 5 breaths. 1. Point your big toes forward. 2. 3. Keep lifting in your chest. 4. 5. Exhale slowly. Bring yourself down. Release your hands from in underneath you. Okay? If you have a blanket, bring the blanket on top of you. If you don't, bring a sweater or something to keep your body warm. I know it's warm right now, but in 2-3 minutes, it might not be, because you might have been sweating, and now when you gonna come into a relaxation, it's gonna get cold. Okay, so let's find our savasana, our resting pose. Spread your feet a bit away from each other, so they're about mat width or wider. Lie down on your back, open your arms out to the sides, turn your palms facing up, and then make sure your shoulders are down away from your ears. Close your eyes. Now let's together take a deep full breath in, open your mouth, and exhale with a sigh. Okay? Let's do that 2 more times, but on the exhale, see if you can relax the body and sink in a bit more. Inhale. Exhale. And one more time. Inhale really deep. Feel your lungs and exhale. Good. Keep your eyes closed. And just notice the sensation in the body. You might feel sweaty, warm, I don't know. You might feel good. You might feel something else, and that's fine. I am not here to tell you what you should and should not feel. This is a practice for you to take care of yourself. This is your practice. All the yoga practices that you're doing are always your practices, so you need to always listen to the body. That means, in yoga terms, that means just listening if, noticing if something is feeling like completely wrong, or if you have any pain when you're doing a certain pose. Be careful with that. Yoga is a very healing tool, but it can also injure the body if you're doing it wrong or going against the body, if you know what I mean. So keep lying in your Savasana right here. And now you don't need to force the breath in any direction. You don't need to control it in any way. Now you can just let the breath flow in its natural rhythm, okay? Let the breath flow in its natural pace. You're still lying down on your mat. And you can just relax. Maybe you want to scan through your body. Gonna take about a minute more here in our Savasana. Good. Now slowly, feel free to actually lie down if you want to lie down a little bit longer. But if you're ready to wake up with me, you can slowly start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, moving your head from one side to the other. And then stretch the arms above your head. Stretch your legs out where you're lying, like you're waking up in the morning. And then hugging your knees to your chest, rolling to the side. And bring yourself into a seated position, exactly where we started the class. You can bring your hands to whichever position, close your eyes. Okay. Now from there, with the closed eyes, let's take those 3 breaths together again. Whenever you're ready, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And one more time, inhale, exhale. Keep your eyes closed, bring your palms together in front of your chest. Notice if you can feel the heartbeat towards the base of the thumbs. Maybe the heart rate is still pumping. Take this time to thank yourself mainly for doing this practice and for taking care of yourself, especially in these times. It's really important. And I think it's so lovely that we're gathering like this, even if it's virtual. It's lovely that we all are here to do this together. So thank you so much for also joining me, and namaste. So thank you for joining this class, and I hope you will see the other class on this page. This class will actually stay up here, so you can watch it again or many times as you want to. Feel free to also, if you want, you can donate for the class. The link is in the description of this class. So each of the classes you can donate as much as you want. If it's not available for you, that's completely fine. Then this is just a gift from me to you. So don't force it, okay? Thank you so much for joining. If you have any questions, feel free to message me on Instagram or here on Facebook somehow, to ask questions about anything you like, okay? And I've pasted if you're on the Facebook, I posted my Instagram name there, and also some other links, so you can check it out. Thanks for joining. Oh, lovely to see some comments. Amazing. Oh wow, okay. I hope I can see these afterwards. I've never done this before, so it's lovely. Thank you, Nadia, Karina, and Felipe. Thank you, Nana. Thank you, Michaela, Bodil. Lovely. See this later. Yeah, you will be able to see this later. Okay, great. Thank you for joining, everyone. I'm gonna turn this off now, and I hope I'll see you another time. Bye.